Hey everyone, so today I wanted to show you something I've built around Halo inside of Outlook. So at EG we've used Halo for about 5, 6 years now for managing tickets to our service desk, and we're starting to use it a bit more on the sales side too. So the need for this feature comes directly from real operational use. And after speaking with other teams using Halo, we've realised that there's others who want the same thing, which is a faster way to get information from email to Halo without rekeying. And that's exactly what this plugin is for. So for us, a lot of the time work starts in an email. No matter how much we ask our customers to email the EG support email address that's actually monitored by Halo, people build relationships with specific people in our support team, and they end up chatting over a problem. So then a request comes in, someone has to create a ticket, they have to copy those details over, they have to make sure that the required fields are set, and then remember to track the email details back into Halo. And that all sounds simple, but it's repetitive, it's easy to miss steps, and it just slows everyone down. So what we wanted was a workflow for our support guys where Outlook and Halo feel connected so that users can stay in flow and still get clean data into Halo. So you'll see here I am in Outlook with an email open, and instead of switching systems and starting from scratch, I can open up the add-in, and I'm already logged in here, but it's just a case of setting your Halo tenant URL at the top here, and it will then ask you to log into Halo. But I'm already logged in, and so I can click new ticket, and then straight away I'm not dealing with an empty form. So the context comes from the email that's already being used, and I get a much better starting point from the beginning. So there's an AI component here that looks at the email and it parses the footers and works out who the person is that's requesting the work and what their contact details are from their footer. And that might not be in the latest reply because some people don't put footers on replies, so it needs to take the whole email. It can then identify the name of the user, their job title, the company, their telephone number, email address, and even the site details. And as it's showing here, it's asking me to add a new company, but I can always select an existing one if I want to, or select a new site. So the next big thing is custom fields. So anyone who's worked with Halo knows that required fields can vary by ticket type, by process, by environment, and that means that a fixed form just isn't going to work. So this add-in handles that dynamically. So if I select a ticket type, it will render the required fields for that particular type. If I select a different ticket type, you'll see the required fields change. So I'm just going to select a fairly simple one here. Select a priority. I can add some additional ticket details if I want. And then I can go ahead and click create ticket. And hopefully what that will do is it will create the ticket in Halo. And you can see here it's created the ticket and it's given me a link there as well. So if I click that link, it should open up Halo for me. And you can see here it's got all of the details I need in the ticket. It's got the full email body. It's created me a new customer, a new site, and a new user, and all the details are there. So the work that began in an email becomes a Halo ticket without breaking the workflow or without having to retype everything. And I can go back into the plugin here and I can see that my email has now been tracked against this new opportunity at the top here. And I can go ahead and view the details again in Halo. I can view some simple details within the plugin about what it's created, and that's there. So the next feature I want to show you is track on send. So this is for outgoing email. If I'm composing or replying and I want that message linked to Halo automatically, I can open up the plugin. I can find either the ticket, or let's do an opportunity this time. Say it's this top one. I can click track on send and it says this will track the opportunity on send. So I don't have to remember to do a separate step afterwards. I can cancel that track on send as well, but if I leave it on, then as soon as I send this email, then it will go ahead and track the body of that email in Halo. I've also got a few settings in here. I can switch on to use AI summary instead of the full email body. So if people are particularly good at writing long and detailed emails, I can get the AI to summarize that before it tracks the details in Halo. So that's the flow. After 5 to 6 years using Halo EG, this solves a very practical problem for us. And from conversations with other Halo users, it's clearly a common need. So let me know in the comments if this is something that you would use, if it would be useful for you, and if there's any other features you think would be useful.